Welcome to this explainer. Okay, let's just get right into it. Every single year, hundreds of thousands of incredibly sharp minds battle it out for, well, just a fraction of the available seats at top-tier business schools. And let's be brutally honest here. In an arena this competitive, hope is simply not a strategy. Today, we're decoding the ultimate masterclass blueprint for CAT 2024. We're going to strip away the myths, the rumors, and all that overwhelming noise to look at the exact, ruthless preparation strategy used by the elite few to absolutely dominate this exam. 99. For CAT aspirants, this isn't just a number, it's the absolute gold standard. Hitting that 99 plus percentile, that's the elite threshold. It's what separates the participants from the actual frontrunners. Think about it. It fundamentally means you're outperforming 99% of some of the brightest individuals in the country. It is literally the non-negotiable benchmark you need to secure that dream IM call and ultimately set the trajectory for the rest of your career. So the million-dollar question is, how do you actually breach that 99 plus percentile in CAT 2024? You know, a lot of people mistakenly believe that it takes some sort of raw, innate, untouchable genius. But it really doesn't. It just requires a specific, actionable formula. Today, we're going to break down the exact methods, the cutting-edge AI tools, and the highly specific mental frameworks that top percentile scorers use to outsmart the competition and maximize their results. Now, the primary goal of our explainer today is a complete psychological shift in your approach. We've got to move you away from random studying. You know the drill, throwing endless hours at textbooks in complete, unstructured chaos. It's kind of like trying to hit a bullseye while blindfolded. Instead, we're shifting entirely to strategic execution. Getting a 99 percentile demands a sniper-like approach, a highly structured roadmap, and targeted preparation where every single hour you spend has a specific ROI. You can't just study hard to beat this exam. You absolutely have to study smart. Okay, so here's our agenda. 1. The 99 percentile goal. 2. Mastering QA, VARC, and DILR. 3. Mock tests and AI strategy. And 4. Your daily and final roadmap. Let's get into it. Section 1. The 99 percentile goal and developing the right approach. Getting into an IIM fundamentally requires what the source material calls the topper mindset. And listen, this is rarely about having a photographic memory or being some sort of math prodigy. It's an entirely psychological approach. It is the raw grit you need to maintain consistency, motivation, and discipline long after that initial excitement of buying new prep books wears off. Think about it. The best strategic study plan in the entire world is completely useless if you're hitting the snooze button on your alarm clock 4 days a week, right? This mindset, the ability to execute the mundane, repetitive tasks daily, is the core engine driving your entire preparation journey. Section 2. Mastering QA, VARC, and DILR with a section-wise strategy. You see, the CAT exam isn't just one giant test. It's really 3 completely distinct battlegrounds. You simply cannot apply a one-size-fits-all approach here. To dominate quantitative aptitude, or QA, you need highly specific accuracy tricks. This isn't about doing long-form calculations. It's about spotting mathematical shortcuts and recognizing those sneaky pattern traps set by the examiners. Then for VARC, it's far more than just reading fast. It requires deep comprehension, decoding the author's subtle biases, and pinpointing the main idea under immense ticking clock pressure. And then, of course, there are the logic puzzles of DILR. Here, your time management technique is quite literally everything. Top scorers know that DILR is a trap. It's all about knowing exactly which impossible puzzles to completely avoid so you don't derail your entire section time. A true masterclass strategy tackles these 3 beasts individually, bringing tailored weapons for each. Section 3. Mock tests and AI strategy, optimizing your practice. Top aspirants do not just passively take mock tests, look at their final score, and move on. No way. They ruthlessly interrogate them. Step 1 is just taking the test. The real magic, and frankly the hardest work, happens in Step 2, applying a rigorous mock test analysis framework. This means spending hours dissecting every single question you skipped or got wrong, which leads right into Step 3, identifying the root cause. Was it a fundamental knowledge gap? Was it just a silly calculation mistake? Or was it poor time management? Only by diagnosing the exact disease can you move to Step 4 and optimize your strategy. If you just take mocks without this painful step-by-step dissection, you are leaving massive amounts of points on the table. A massive part of optimizing that strategy is solving the classic test taker's dilemma: speed versus accuracy. It's a highly delicate tightrope walk. If you sprint through the sections just to get that dopamine hit of finishing, well, your accuracy completely tanks, and negative marking will destroy your score. On the flip side, if you obsess over getting every single calculation flawlessly perfect, you're going to run out of time before you even see the easiest questions at the end. You have to balance swift time management with practice tricks to ensure you're locking in the right answers without falling into the trap of blind guessing. Mastering this exact balance is what pushes you into that elite tier. And to achieve that perfect balance, the best candidates are no longer just relying on gut intuition, they're leveraging advanced technology. Enter Catalyst AI. Highlighted in our source material as an absolute secret weapon for modern prep, it basically acts as your personal AI-powered mentor. Instead of you trying to manually guess where your weak spots are, the AI tracks your data to provide smarter percentile predictions and highly personalized guidance. It mathematically dials in that speed and accuracy equation we just talked about, adapting continuously to your specific learning curve and pointing out blind spots you didn't even know you had. It's a real game changer. Section 4, your daily and final roadmap, scheduling for success. Now, before we design the perfect schedule, we really need to understand what breaks one. The source material highlights a few classic fatal mistakes. First, ignoring mock analysis just because looking at bad scores hurts your ego. Second, neglecting a specific section, usually the one you hate the most, just hoping your strong sections will carry you. Third, sacrificing your accuracy just to feel like you're moving fast. And the biggest silent killer of them all, inconsistent study planning. These are the specific, entirely avoidable potholes that consistently derail brilliant aspirants from their IIM goals. The direct antidote to those mistakes is a structured, chronological roadmap. And the thing is, it doesn't start on the exam date. It starts today with your daily smart study planning. What exactly are you doing for the next 2 hours? Those daily micro-habits, they stack up. Executing every single day breeds monthly consistency and discipline, which, by the way, ties right back to that topper mindset we discussed at the very beginning. And when those solid foundation blocks are laid month after month, it culminates in a highly targeted, aggressive last month revision sprint. That compounding effect, going from a daily routine to a final month strategy, is exactly what a winning roadmap looks like. So to summarize the core thesis of this masterclass blueprint, the ultimate key isn't raw, inherited intellect. It's the grit required to take random, chaotic effort and forge it into a structured daily routine fueled by an unwavering topper mindset. Whether you're a first-time beginner feeling totally overwhelmed or a repeat aspirant looking for redemption, your motivation and your discipline are the true vehicles that will carry you to that 99+ percentile. We've covered the smart planning, the granular section strategies, those painful but entirely necessary mock frameworks, and the edge that AI tools provide. The blueprint is right in front of you. But, blueprints don't build buildings. Builders do. So I'll leave you with this. The 99th percentile isn't a destination. It's a choice you have to make every single morning when your alarm goes off. So what choice will you make tomorrow?